Joining us in studio, Tamir, former diplomatic advisor for the late Israeli President Shimon Peres, and a member of the group Friends of Mנגיסטו. Nadav, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, and thank you for discussing this very tragic situation.
Tragic situation. It seems that Israel has confirmed that is him in the tape. He's still alive. He seems to be in good health. The question is how to proceed from here. This is, of course, hostage exchanges have become a matter of contentious debate in Israel.
Well, I'm not an expert, and I can't get into the details of what needs to be done in order to get him out. What we want, the Friends of Mנגיסטו, who's trying to help a family in need, a family who hardly speaks Hebrew, to get the same attention from the Israeli public and from the Israeli government as any other Israeli would get, because we believe it's a matter of solidarity between all of us. And the fact that Isham Sayed, who's a Bedouin, and Avraham Mנגיסטו is from an Ethiopian community, and both of them we know were mentally disabled, it means that the Israeli public should get mobilized around it, just like they did with Gilad Shalit and with any other Israeli.
Right. And in terms of, you of course have a rich diplomatic experience working with Shimon Peres, the Peres Center and other fields. What about in terms of the international community, Israel's Arab regional neighbors? Of course, Egypt in this player, Qatar, one of the few countries that seems to have influence in the Gaza Strip. More could and should be done in that area.
I think we should use all the tools in our arsenal, diplomatic and others. And of course, the fact that Hamas showed that video means that they are open for negotiations. And the fact that the Egyptians, the Qatari, the Turks are involved, the UN, all of them should really pressure Hamas. And any agreement that will include rehabilitation of Gaza should also include how we are getting Avraham Mנגיסטו, Isham Sayed, and the bodies of the two Israeli soldiers back home. This is critical, and in many ways, I think it's much more important than the numbers of prisoners that will be released, because the Israeli solidarity is more important for our strength than any Hamas prisoner out of prison.
Right, and this, of course, that still is a contentious issue, but do you think this video, this sign of life, is just simply going to raise this issue more to prominence now in Israeli society?
We already have seen it. The fact that we're talking about this today, we're not talking about it, we're talking about 8 years that he is there, and we don't often talk about this. So I think we should use this sign of life and the fact that Israelis see the real person to get our empathy and to get more sense of urgency in releasing him.
All right, Nadav, Tamir, this evening with us as part of the group Friends of Mנגיסטו. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you for having me.
News.